Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, thank you all so much for coming back. I do appreciate it. So today I'm going to share with you a couple of ETFs that I like that are under $50, okay? So for all of you who have smaller amounts you're working with, this is a great video for you. Also, understand that you can invest with fractional shares. I want to make sure I say that I love fractional shares. I have many videos about it on this channel, so make sure you watch my videos. Check out my playlist if you are a beginner investor, you want to invest for your children, investing for couples, retirement, all of that good stuff is all here on the channel. So make sure you like, you share, and you subscribe. Also beware of scammers and fake pages. I am only here, okay, guys? So I wanted to bring up SCHD first because this is one of my favorites. When you're looking for ETFs under $100, you want to, or under 50, excuse me. And I did do a video of ETFs under $100. I'll have that linked below. But when you're looking for ETFs in general, you don't want to really focus so much on a dollar amount because just because something is cheaper in price doesn't mean it's good, okay? But usually when you find a good fund, whether it's an index fund, ETF, mutual fund, and it's from a bigger broker like Schwab, Fidelity, Vanguard, etc., iShares, etc., they're usually pretty solid. But again, this video is focused on ETFs that are $50 or under. Now, this is at the recording of today. It is Monday, April 27th. This could be higher or lower, but when I'm filming it, it's $50 or under. So the first one is SCHG. So when you are looking at funds, ask yourself, why are you buying it? Are you buying it for growth? Are you buying it for income? Do you want a mix? Perhaps you're looking for more technology. Perhaps you want international. Do you want international growth? Do you want international dividends? Do you want emerging companies? Ask yourself what kind of fund it is first so you know why you are buying it. My suggestion is that everybody should have some type of foundational ETF or index fund, even mutual fund, but usually index funds and ETFs do the trick. It should be some type of total stock market or the S&P 500 or total world, okay? Something that has just a little bit of everything. But again, this one is great for income. So you can see SCHD is right here year to date. It is up almost 14%. So this is a solid one when you're looking for steady income, not so much growth. A lot of people love this. I have made countless videos, countless videos on SCHD. So I won't dive too much into this. Again, I'm just sharing 5 and a couple of bonus ones. But again, check out my videos. You can see our positions and hear about our goals and things, but this is a great one if you're looking for, again, like a good solid dividend, stable ETF, something that kind of just rides the wave, okay? And again, like I said, under 50 bucks because you can easily buy a whole share, okay? Next one is SCHG, okay? So this is the Schwab US Large Cap Growth ETF. So this is almost like the opposite of SCHG. If you want growth, you are focused on hyper growth, a lot of technologies in this fund. If you look year to date, it is up 0.14%. So if you didn't know, a lot of the growth took a hit. Now it's coming back, thank goodness. But let's be honest, the last 3 months or so, it took a hit. You see this big dip down here? A lot of things took a dip, but a lot of these funds, if you go out the past year, if you go out the past 5 years, you can see, it's a lot of growth there. So you want to make sure you're managing your risk when you are investing in things like this. But we own SCHG. Again, like I said, watch my other videos. But this is a good one under 50 bucks as well. I wanted to bring up SCHB because I know I get people telling me about this one. This is like VTI, if that makes sense, okay? This is the broad market, so it's not the S&P 500. It just is like a little bit of everything, okay? You can see the past year, it's up almost 5%. A lot of the top holdings in this are technology as well. So, but again, it has more companies. It has a lot of consumer staples. So think of companies you go to buy your necessities like Walmart, Target, even like Amazon, things like that. But it also has healthcare, utilities, energy, all of that good stuff. And look, it's under $30. I'm not telling you what to buy, but I'm trying to expose you to different alternatives. Everyone knows I love VTI. We have a lot of money invested in it, but this is another great alternative as well. And like I said, if you love VTI or if you love some of the other funds, but they are more than 50 bucks, you can buy fractional shares. Make sure you utilize it because I always say every bit adds up. But look, this is $27.53. Now, Who knows what the market will do today? It is pre-market. I mean, again, this can go up, this can go down, but I think it's a solid one, and you can build your shares, in my opinion, pretty quick. Let's go to SPYM. This is formerly what was formerly? What is this? I'm drawing a blank. SPLG. There we go. This is formerly SPLG. Remember the broker changed the ticker over? This was maybe last year sometime. This one is a little bit higher, but I'm doing this is one of my bonus mentions, is because this is literally VU. It's just with a different broker. Like SCHG is not almost like VU because SCHG has a little bit more growth in it. But if you want something that matches, like literally company for company to VU, SPYM, formerly known as SPLG, is a solid one. Again, it's more than 50, but I'm mentioning it because I'll get questions about it. Like, VU is so expensive. Yeah, you can buy fractional shares, but I know people want to get a whole share. It helps them to stay motivated. This is a solid one, okay? It literally performs the same as VU. It's up, again, about 4% year to date. If I just type in VU so that you guys can just see it, you will notice that year to date, it's up pretty much the same, about 4%, okay? So there are great alternatives to a lot of the popular ones, that are out there. Track the same way, but you could just pay, a slightly cheaper price for it. I'm looking at my tablet. Okay. IDV. This is the iShares Dow Jones International Select ETF. So I love VXUX, but VXUX is more than that. And I know that Schwab has one as well. So I don't have that on my list, but that's another good one if you're looking for like a Schwab-based international dividend ETF. But this one is here. I wanted to share iShares. If I come to year to date, you can see that it is up 9.60. So it's good to have a diversified portfolio. Now, if you want to just invest in the S&P 500 or the broad market and be done, I think that's pretty solid as well. But if you're trying to just add a couple of good ETFs that can really protect you across the board, something that has growth, something that pays a dividend, something that's international, I think that's also a good strategy as well. That's one that we more follow. We do think the economy, economics, these companies, they operate on a global scale, even if they're based here in the United States. And so we just want to have a little bit of access to, things going on everywhere. But you can see $43.66. Really solid one. SPHD. This is the Invesco S&P 500 high dividend, low volatility. I think this pays every month. So to all of you who like those monthly dividends, this is one of your favorites right here. This is up 2.96% year to date. Really solid one. This pays a high dividend, lower volatility. I believe this do pay every month. If it's not every month, it's every quarter. I'm drawing a blank, but it pays a high dividend. So I think it's a little bit safer than like your yield maxes. Again, if you love yield maxes, you love them. We don't have them. But if you're looking for a slightly decent alternative, this may be one of your favorite ones. So again, I wanted to share just a couple of them with you. I have like some honorable mentions. Let me see. If you're looking for like Bitcoin, I know people talk about that one. This is the iShares Bitcoin Trust ETF. So if a lot of you are into the crypto space, you see that it's down year to date. It took a hit, but if you are into that, this may be a good alternative for you. Again, it's under $50. I think one Bitcoin is like 77,000. I don't remember, but it's somewhere around there. I think it's like 77,000. I'm not sure, but a lot of people like these Bitcoin ETFs. I know Fidelity has a version of it as well. But if you like to just buy crypto like straight and direct, you can use like a Coinbase type of platform or something like that where you can get it directly, and make sure you guys have like your hard drives and all that. But yeah, they have an ETF for that. I believe. Let me hold on. Yeah, this is Neos has a version of this, and we own SPYI, which Neos own. But you can see that Neos has a Bitcoin high income ETF as well, but it's down. Look at it. It's down 18.71% year to date. So again, whatever you're buying, make sure your allocations are right. Make sure your portfolio is set up to handle a lot of risk, because if something pulls back, you want the rest of your portfolio to be able to weather the storm. You don't want to just have all of your eggs in one basket unless, like I said, it's the S&P 500, the total stock market, total world market, things like that. But if you have it all just in technology, all in just crypto, all in just dividends, it's not really diversified. So just make sure that you guys are just thinking about things that way. So let me know down below. Something that's, under 50 bucks that you really, really love. Um, something that you can suggest. Do you own it? Do you not own it? Is it on your watch list? What are you thinking? Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you need any spreadsheets, trackers, you want to join a private group, I have my digital investment planner. I don't have any more physicals, but I have the digital investment planners. They're all up on a website if you want to track your progress, dividends, net worth, assets, stocks, all of that is all there. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.